Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute. This music isn't right. The scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airwaves on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support from our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and other creatives. Friends, there is no better place and no better time to join up with the Independent Creator Directory than right now. That's because right now a lot of things are happening adjacent to Indie CD that I will be talking about. Good things, growth, motivation. I am really happy. And though the memberships are climbing, there are a few slots left where you can use Podcast One and get that one-time fee of $40 to have hosting online for you and your business and everything you do, half off. But they are going fast, friends, and I want to see you and everyone else succeed because I'm all about the independent creator. We are also made possible by the sales of my books, including but not limited to, here's one of them, The Simple Sword. Yes, the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of my ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled the sword to teaching the art to In what can only be described as a you got to be kidding me moment, as soon as I start my stream, we have a power flash go through and shut everything down just for less than a second. But will that stop us? No, I will not be thwarted by the technological demons that haunt me. Heck no, we are still out here promoting and going, and I am not letting that stop. So, let me get a quick double check to make sure my audio is where it's supposed to be. Yes. Alrighty then. My ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled a sword to passing that art and skill on to others. Friends, we are also very specially made for not only Big Stompy Robots, my lovely game. Where did the overlay go? Okay, the overlay went away. That's fine. I will have. Oh, there it is. Ha! Big Stompy Robots. The game of battle in the distant world of Praxis 5, because I believe gaming should be fun, simple to understand, and cheap to play. But we are also, and you are going to be hearing a lot about this in the near future, we are made possible by StompCon. StompCon is a free-to-the-public indie tabletop gaming convention held Saturday, September 7th, 10 to 10 Eastern, at the Benton County Co-op. Let me move this lovely banner. 410 South Aidway A, lovely Fowler, Indiana, 47944. Yes, there will be free gaming, tournaments, shenanigans aplenty. I am working very hard to make sure that this is a great event for the local community and for you, my beloved viewers and gamers. There will be artists on site, independent games. We are looking towards the local brick and mortar shops because we want support. And it is a great, great chance to play things you've never played before, be part of the community, maybe win a goofy little prize. I'm hoping to highlight all the stuff I've been doing, maybe have some brand new stuff that surprises for all of you. It's going to be great. Now, you will be seeing that a lot. Yes, Indie CD people, I will be distributing that lovely flyer. I may even take the time to shoot a probable commercial just to make life a little easier on all of us. But we can go right into my accountability. Friends, I am under a month out from a convention. I am doing book orders. I am doing arrangement. I am rubbing shoulders and trying to call in the favors and markers I have with people to make sure that the people who've talked about making independent games make that jump to putting it out there. So it's exciting for me. I've known a lot of folks who've done a lot. I'm going to reach out to a few more, and I'm looking forward to it. These things always come together much better than anyone expects towards the end, and that's what I love about what we are doing here. So this is going to be a good one. It's a good chance to bring gaming to an area that needs it. I'm excited. I love helping my community. So we'll be hearing more about that, a lot more, as I keep working on it. But it is taking my time. I will be doing a whole lot of game design, editing, and repair. And I just got a message, shock, gasp, horror. And it doesn't relate to anything we are talking about right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see, what else has been going on? Now, yesterday was a down day because that's what my Thursdays are supposed to be. My demi-recovery day where I have to rest. And resting as a beat in the cycle of creativity is very, very challenging for us go-getters. We want to get out there and we want to make things happen. And I love making things happen, friends, because we can change the world around us. But I also love maintaining the people that make it happen. And I have to to give my own advice to myself, which is finding a maintainable, sustainable rhythm and not letting myself get burnt out. Those of us who suffer from assorted visible and invisible disabilities know this. A lot of the people who are creatives that you see here or abroad are only able, ironically, to do that creativity because their disabilities or other impairments keep them from working in more traditional settings. Others do it as that second or third job, the one they are actually working toward. And that is glorious and it's powerful and it's something that you have to do consistently. But it is doable. And that's what we're all about here, this happy Friday, building the creatives up to do the impossible and the unthinkable. Yes, the unthinkable. Because, of course, I believe it takes a certain shred of villainy in your heart to be able to go out there and sell your stuff, to go out there and make stuff, because you have to be defiant of all the people who tell you you can't. You have to be defiant of all the people who say, look, it's nice to have a pretty dream, but you have to be reasonable. No one gets to make a living writing. No one gets to make a living at art. Now, there are some people who do, and there are some people who it is something of a hobby for, and that is wonderful for all those people. Then you have folks like myself who are itching and clawing and scratching, our nails to the quick to get forward, to build that momentum. And it seems counterintuitive, friends, for you to say rest. But as I've said, and many of us know, if you don't schedule rest for your body and your mind, your body and mind will schedule it for you, and it will be at the most dramatically inappropriate time. So, that's what most of yesterday was about. Now, today is a Friday. I have some doctor appointment things I will probably be going to, and the disaster behind me has been yelling too much. Also, at some point since Wednesday, my stylist went on walkabout without me. So I will be finding that, hopefully finishing that last picture, and maybe I'll do that as a special show at some point this weekendish area. So there, you guys may get a bonus art stream to offset the shenanigans that were going on at the end of my other art stream, because we're at the time of year where the power starts flickering, and I know why. And Mandy knows why, too. They're starting to mess with the electricity at the park. As we approach the big event, the Earl Park Festival, in which my lovely little town 300 balloons to over 10,000 over the course of a weekend, the infrastructure kind of gets a little zany. Is it surprising? No. Is it expected? Yes. Will I allow it to impair me more than is comedically appropriate? No. So we're going to keep right on doing what we're doing, and I'm hoping that you are walking into this weekend in a great spirit. The temperatures are down a bit, so we can do a lot of what we need. I took some downtime. I'm going to work on making sure I've drunk something, and I feel it's going to be a good motivational time to get some things that desperately need to be done, especially those nagging one-shot things that just have to get knocked out. So that's my plan for the weekend. I'm hoping some surprises for you guys are in the works, but I like to keep them surprises. That way, if they don't work, I'm not out all the investment. So with that all being said, I'm going to say, guys, I'm interesting, but you're more interesting. So after this ad, we will get to your comments. But right now, I want to see what my man Joe has to say about Indie CD. See you in about a minute and a half. All right. Let's get into the comments because I want to know what's going on in you guys' wonderful, wonderful minds. So, first through the door is Alex Creation. Good morning, Alec. How are you, my lovely, lovely boy? Now, we will be plotting vile, evil things at the end of the month, given that the RPG night is the day after my birthday. So, that will be my great escape from the stress and sanity of build-up before Indie City. And I will be looking for volunteers. So I might be reaching out to some of the teens from the game group to see about volunteering at StompCon, just to help maybe with set up or tear down. We'll see. And not first through the door, but second through the door is Trey. Good morning. Good morning, Trelana, my dear. I hope you're holding out well. And she says, my bridge is getting opened up today, so I'll be in and out. Well, apparently with my power, so will I. But there's nothing wrong with being in and out with Trey. How are you doing? And good morning, Carl. I am sorry if one of the more recent little tidbits I threw up on the green room was a bit much for you. But I do love Aunt Donna quite a bit, and she needed just that extra touch of love. So there we go. Accountability, cleaning up the yard. Ugh. Oh, yes. I'll be breaking out my lawn sword. It's going to be epic. I have a lot to do with the coming days. Morning, Carl, and morning, Thesis. How are you doing, sir? Hope your sword is sharp and your swing is steady. One of these days I'll get switched over to Twitch or whatever, so when I stream I can get the little head pat things or whatever. Nick, hydrate. Hey. And Donna, who I was just speaking to, is greeting Alec and Trey and Witsman Dude, who already brought more coffee. Good. We need to know about the coffee situation. And let's see, all the way up. Okay, down. There we go. And greetings for Thesis. Sorry, I was flipping between here and LMS Confessions night. Why do they do things like that on nights where I actually get sleep? I'm going to have to check that out. Dang it. And Trey's greeting everyone, and Thesis, Carl's thanking Thesis, and Trey, you're doing a good job. Good job on the Muncie clan war. Now we're just waiting for the dawn. Here comes the dawn. We'll see. I'm going to just put up and hope that Dawn is here because she is the purveyor of Buddy and Georgette, also known as Dawn's fashionable felines. The story is from the minds of her very odd little orange cats who we both love. Let's see. Either they're testing the sirens or somewhere in Illinois a great squee is echoing out. Let's see. Back to where we were. Ba-da-ba-ba. And morning all. And Thursday night LMS should be renamed Prelude to the Green Room. I'm not sure that's a good thing, but we'll hold up to it. And morning, see, that's how you summon Dawn. You share her kitties. And we've got greetings, and there she is. And we've got more greetings. Wait, what's that, Foxy? Hi, morning all. Morning, Foxy. How you doing, darling? Hope you are well. Keeping your tails well brushed. And speaking of Green Room, I should tell a little more about the Koepp. Oh, God. Koepp statue in his equipment. I know that August is the start of spooky season because the month of August is the Japanese spooky season due to the extreme heat. But every time I hear about Koepp, it reminds me of that time I was sent out to check out an incredibly active house that they thought they had Koepp statues, and I had to explain to them, no, Koepp plays a flute. You have set up something else entirely, because it's the first time I've ever had to stop in my what are affectionately known as "Do you smell fudge?" questions and ask, why do you have a death altar in your living room? In totally unrelated things, friends, don't buy stolen Indian artifacts. One, it's a dick move, and two, every once in a while, it can strain you into something on the spectrum of Doctor Who to the X-Files. Just don't. And Carl says, I hope to finish the book cover this week for a friend. Then it's back to D.B. Cooper. Rock on, Carl. Get your stuff done. Morning Dawn. Triple points for Muncie, though, so everyone waits. Well, you got to keep your priorities in all order. I can't talk much. I've got more Nerf blasters that I'm in the process of reviewing. And planning some other things with some of the other Nerf blasters. I'm up to things. Now, where are we? Because I just had a comment done. Where am I? Where am I? Let's find out where I am. And we will get there. Almost. And here we are. Cool. And you know what? Since Carl's mentioning his Muncie thing, I will show the goofy ad for the Muncie show that happens once in a while. If only because a few people love it.
It's time to scan, that is the plan, with Carl and Dawn to catch a fawn or unicorn. We're so forlorn, we got a Koepp, so here's our rep. Muncie, we want to Muncie, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Muncie, we've got to Muncie. Download that app and help us Koepp, and you can play it too. Muncie is good exercise, good for your heart and for your thighs. Dawn is such a lovely lass. Come on, Dawn, get off your chair. Muncie, we want to Muncie, because we want some points and funny badges with our modern cell phone gadgets. Muncie, we got to Muncie. Download that app and help us Koepp, and you can play it too.
Yep, a lot of people like that. And no, I didn't yell chair because I have a lot to talk about, and I have a whole lot of speaking I have to do in the near future. So I have to be presentable. Back to your comments. And I may be in and out today. Massive migraine. Hard to keep eyes open. Well, you can always use us as a podcast and just sit back and let my dulcet tones ease you into a better mindset, hon. I hope you feel better. Get yourself a little ASMR from your drinking beverage of choice, and take it on easy, dear. Watching a new to me show called Sue Thomas FBI. I remember that. It's about a deaf woman who becomes an agent. The star Deanne Bray is a mostly deaf American actress. I've seen her in some other things as well. She's quite an actress and fairly lovely. Ouch! I'm taking a leave now, myself, Foxy. You guys take it easy. This show is very interesting to watch how they incorporate not only her deafness, but her service dog. Yep, we're all about representation here. And cool, Donna. Wow, we all must be hurting her one out this morning. It's almost like that there has been a hurricane playing hopscotch on the coast, and the varying pressure is causing us all great joy. I know for now I will have a lot of fun when it's time to get up, because a couple days ago my ankle decided to pop audibly enough. it was heard in other rooms, and that happens when my foot decides to try to fall off. Yay, hypermobility. So, yeah, I may have to do some things about that. It's just one of those. Accountability. Back still sore, but on the mend. Got to catch up with some HC stuff and some SC stuff that's put on the back burner this week for a good reason. Absolutely. Almost time to start the show. Don't forget to like, share, folks. Just waking up. Well, Dawn, I'm sure we can help get you up. Poor Dawn. I'm glad that you are mending. We'll just pass the Advil around to everyone this morning, or pain relief of your choice. Young people have key party. We have been analgesic party. Please pass that tray. Not tray. Yeah, I'm not even. Are we gonna see Joe soon? No. And yes, I did freeze because my internet, my power flickered for a moment. Joe hasn't been here this morning, and Trey's on the bridge. On the bridge, where life is short, but work shifts last so long. Anyway, and now grading. Yes, Woodsman dude. Yes, Nick perseveres. Yes, the horrors persevere, but then again, so do I. Power blips are fun. Welcome back. Yes, I'm here to keep your Friday extra smooth. Gesundheit, Donna. And bless you. Thank you both. Cigar smoke got right up my nose. Yeah, that set me off too, I think. And probably half of my sneezes come through from light in the eyes. Sunlight makes me sneeze. I've heard about that type of photosensitivity. I have to be careful because excessive sunlight makes me incredibly dizzy and lightheaded. And it said if you are about to sneeze and can't look into the light, it'll make you sneeze. Never worked for me. It's also annoying as heck sometimes. I bet. But I know just where I got it from. Thanks, Dad. Hey, all. Hey, Grant. Hey, Grant. This weekend is probably the last time you'll get to support Beowulf on Kickstarter. Oh, my, folks. And greetings. Hey, Grant. And Yoshi is cuddling Grant hard. And greetings and aw. More greetings. And our cats are very interested in watching Dad trimming weeds outside the cat window. I bet it. And preaching, Nick. I will preach it. Looks like he's doing physical labor. That can't be right. Well, Donna's cracked the whip, and there's no hope for anyone. Speaking of Donna cracking the whip, be sure to hit like and share this so that the people I promote get the message out there. We can get more people to StompCon. There's some defiance about StompCon because I've heard the same thing. Talking to a large number of people. Well, how many people showed up last year? It's a first-year convention. Oh. Look, to the victor go the spoils, and fortune favors the bold, my friends. So I really hope to see a lot of you there, and I will be harping on that incessantly until StompCon happens, and I wobble my sorry butt home, exhausted but gleeful, and incredibly profitable. Yeah! Angie and I we're talking. We're going to have to do something different next year because this heat is making me miserable. Life is too short to be miserable from June to August every year. Oh well, good luck on whatever. Yeah, good luck on whatever changes you make. Oops. I missed a bit because I had a phone call. That's okay, Dawn. You can catch it in the rerun. I don't know if we're going to move to a cooler climate or spend money on a ton of money on central air, but we have to do something. I understand that. Carl thought you'd fallen to sleep, Dawn, which is just slightly creepy. Nope, says Dawn. Important ringy dingy. Carl, why do you have a gas mask, Carl? And Angie's making frittatas. I love frittatas. Better than an important ringy. Oh, better than an important ding-a-lingy. Okay. No such thing as an important. Anyway. Y'all, that's that we're skipping. Ooh, I'm also Excited to go to a mystery dinner with a couple of friends tomorrow. That sounds amazing. Those are cool, says Grant. I used to be a stage manager at a theater, so murder mysteries were my favorite. I have 3 folks I'm representing at StompCon. Anyone else want to join the fun? 3? That's awesome. I think so. Gonna have to stop offering international shipping on my comic books. Shipping is getting too expensive. That's why a lot of people are doing solely digital tier. It's the only way to work around it, unless you can make a deal with a local printer. I know some people who are shipping to Great Britain are doing that, because Great Britain is really taking it hard. I don't think that affects anybody in here, just letting you know. Actually, a lot of people I'm adjacent to. You never know when Jody McVie may reappear. Yep, I'm representing Foxy Thesis and Holocon. That's a good start. We went to a murder mystery night soon after. I had some teeth taken out, and my character was Fifi Filona. I could barely say it without lisping. My babies. I needed that this morning. Oh. Baby, I got what you need. Here are your furry friends. Here are your furry friends. Oh, Don, I got what you need. If I sing it badly enough, they don't dare come at me. Mwaha. Yaha. Boink. Cackle. Share my kitties. Never mind. Plural. Oh my, I go green room so hard. You know what? Here. You bunch of rabid heathens. It is not the green room. And if you keep it up, you'll get the Joe stare. His power's over 9,000. Anyway, getting back to the comments. And I just shouted, I noticed that I was lagging. Dawn shouted my babies like 5 minutes before I saw them on screen. It happens. If you're curious why I'm talking so much, it's because I'm actually awake. I'm glad you're awake, Grant. Got up at 5 a.m. and Ubered, so basically put in a full day of work before 10 a.m. Woohoo! Gonna get a frittata. If you have a death altar in your living room, is it really a living room? See, this house was very interesting. And no, I will not give you the location because it is in the middle of a town that I refer to as Spook Central. And after all the misadventures I had there that night, I would rather not return. The house was actually built as a church. And they had converted the baptismal font into a hot tub with custom lighting and camera mounts. There were reasons I suspect that house was unhappy, and they just became, shall we say, more so as the events went on. I dislike going places where I'm touched by things that aren't there, but because kids were involved, they got to meet Spicy Nick. Another one of those in the case of I am gleefully retired, but that might make it into Through the Thinning Veil Part 2. Which is what I'd be working on if I wasn't doing all this convention-y stuff. And Haints and Hellfire Part 2, which is still being worked on. Enjoy, good point. Maybe at night because of the Living Dead. Very living dead. Very active dead. You know, it's rare that a case would make me both want to go full Dr. Loomis and full Abbott and Costello. Anyway, enjoy your frittata. Get ready. Don't get stolen artifacts, period. I'm skittish around buying things there secondhand stores just in case they say are inhabited. I'm good with the secondhand stores because I've had to clean up enough messes of that sort that I could sniff such things out. But I also tend to usually only buy, like, you know, secondhand blasters that I then get to explain. why they are so fun and or cool. I'm not a Dart Zone shill. They just make really good blasters. Anyway, chair. We need to have everyone record a collective metal chair like we did on BKMs. I had no warning. Roomba. Good idea. And that'd be fun. Which yell should I use? The regular one or the scary one? Ooh. Dawn, don't go. Don't you go summoning Jeff like that. I'm not wearing shoes. Hypermobility. Are you a zebra net? Depending on who you talk to. I have no problem talking about the fact that I have ADHD. I am diagnosed ADD because I am an adult, and there are some medical professionals who think that ADHD doesn't apply to adults. So whatever, yes. Other than that, I have an undiagnosed, written in my notes is as of yet undiagnosed hypermobility condition or disorder. Hypermobility sucks. Just waiting for the green room song. Yep. I'm an extra stretchy person, so I know what pains that come with it. Yes, and basically anything that has gone out never really comes back. So my right shoulder will occasionally just dunk. If I'm standing, I'm talking, you notice my right shoulder is significantly lower than my left. So it's one of these. It's not that my posture is bad. It's that it's popped out again, and I have to put it back. I don't blame Nick for skipping. Thank you. A zebra friend thinks he has EDS, but no doctor will even talk to me about it. Yeah. That's the putative diagnosis for me, but testing is heck of expensive. A couple times I bought swords from overseas. Shipping was almost as expensive as the sword itself. Exactly. That's why I can't afford a great many swords. Although there's some Vietnamese-made ones I really want to get my hands on. My Babies Part 2. Dawn's Babies. I'd like to hear what Mike Tyson has to say about Fifi Fiona. Oh, Johnny. Oh, you are missed, blessed, and appreciated, sir. Bom dia. Anyway. Dang it, you beat me, Dawn. Happy Friday, Chris Walker. And doesn't RJ offer services about shipping overseas? There's somebody. Hey, Chris. Oh, my gosh, another squee if you insist. Yeah, that's right. Donk's babe. Cough, cough. Brett. Pats Carl's back. Carl, leave that type of behavior to the professionals. I only got into the higher ranges because Callie stepped on. Never mind. That'll do it. Ah, yes, Castrata. And out to Carl. Hi. Greetings, Chris. Like the spirit of a young boy trapped in a steak. Hi, Joe. My dark overlord has appeared in the background. You only missed the slight, 5 minutes into the broadcast, counting the music. My power did the flicker because they're messing. Oh, yeah, I got to fight my way back in. Hi, I'm back. So that's what you missed, and I knew it was behaving for some reason. Whatever Joe was eating looks entirely too good, and I'm far too hungry right now. Hey, how you doing? Johnny, what have you been up to besides drawing insanely attractive vampire people who look like they ran afoul of the Dice Dudes and Dames RPG guild? Billy Idol prefers the Rebel Yell because in the midnight hour. Dang it! No, Chris Walker, you are not earworming me today. I can't do that. He says, yeah. Okay, hey, Chris. With my voice being somewhat low for a lady, I can pitch my voice really low when I yell. Ah, yes, the trained voice of the "you did what?" I wish I could hit my scary voice when I want to. I cannot do it when I want to, but apparently when motivated, da, 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 da. One, you know what you did. And two, I need to run an ad to just think about my life and think about my choices for a moment. Yes, I'm really proud of what Dawn is doing and what she's launching out to do to really help the indie CD crowd uh, move forward. I just had to respond to Joseph's little message and try to keep my brain back on track. There we go. Yeah. Vengeance is mine, so saith the Nick. Alrighty. I actually enjoyed the Drowning Pool cover of Rebel Yell. And wait, we got greetings, and with my we got yours. One, Drowning Pool is always an option. Because I will tell you that I can only count to 4. And I believe, friends, there is a bit of musical history that not many people know. And I want this to be, I'm sure Chris Walker knows it, but if he doesn't, it is my firm and studied belief that Drowning Pool's Bodies is a recording of an actual historical event. However, that event is also covered in another song, being It's Raining Men, from an entirely different perspective. It hurts, though, sometimes. Blows out vocal cords pretty good. I understand that. So I could never do it a lot like metal folks can. I know some very beautiful singers who have lost their voice due to cheerleading and metal. When you think about your life choices, don't forget to include the good choices. Too many focus only on the mistakes. And out of nowhere, unwarned, comes philosopher Carl bringing an actual, reasonable, emotional, and supportive statement to this conversation. I don't know how to process that. No, well done, sir, and I totally agree. I am also a complete hypocrite because I don't function that too well. For those who are on the Burning Wednesday, I will be working on a new ad over the highlighting my journals and training weapons. Hopefully it will be ready by Monday's show. And I am pretty sure to answer the question Thesis asked me that I realized I didn't hit send on, yes. I heard my door open. Well, Mandy's here, so I trust she can handle it. That music reminds me of something on PBS or NPR. Today on All Points Considered. Yes, that will be when I have truly made it. When I am on All Things Considered on NPR. That will be when I know I have truly made it as a quasi-intellectual. Till then, I get to stay freelance. I think that was the idea, Chris. It took me forever to find the music, Chris. Listened to tons of songs. Don insisted on a serious ad. Did well. True, Carl. Good choices count, too. Counselor Carl escaped again. I thought you kept him in a little box. I tried to focus entirely on bad choices because I'm that way. Actually, we learn more from our mistakes, so it can be a positive thing, but it can be very heavy because it's... And yes, I did, because we all know the show will go off the rails, only if you allow it. It's your show. It's your party. You can sigh if you want to. Sigh if you want to. You would sigh too if they comment like this to you. Did it track well? No. Was it accurate? Yes. We also need to remind you, I'm going to be focusing. Guys, if you want to see your ads more often, I'm not saying that I'm going to be promoting folks more who happen to be coming to a StompCon in this coming month, but and Foxy says, well, you've made at least one good choice. Thesis, good choice of woman. I think Hooli was a good choice, too. At some point, you chose to pick up a sword. That's a good choice. Sigh. Hey, I'm the one who picked her fluffy little butt out. The phrase foxy and fluffy butt just puts my brain in places that I'm not going, and you can't make me. But nice try. No, as we approach the, who rolls eyes? Yeah, put those back! Put those back! Lydia, do not eat her eyeballs. Anyway, put them back. Down. I didn't choose the sword. It chose me. Yep. I did not choose the sword life. No, the sword saved me. I'll put it that way. Carl tries to help Thesis out of hole. Thesis tosses dirt from the bottom of the hole. Everything okay? Okay. Apparently they are doing some good stuff. Story of his life sometimes. A wise woman once told me, put down the shovel and pick up a ladder. Oh, wow, that was beautifully timed. Don says, morning, Xander. He says hi. Really? I'm going to have to find my whole list of alternate green room things because you guys are just problematic. And Foxy says, morning, Zent. How can it be so hot and my ears get so cold these days? Anyway. Let's see. And we broke it. No, I just was trying to. It's only 9 or 10 hours to the green room. You can make it, folks. Yeah, just breathe. Good air in, bad air out. Good air in, bad air out. And while you're focusing on your breathing techniques and possibly hunting demons, let's see. Who needs a run?
Welcome, friends. I'm Lloyd at Thesis, and this is my TS. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and, of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
Thesis' Saturday show always makes things more interesting, and that was enough to get some comments going. Let's see. Why are you all being naughty and problematic without me? Well, Johnny, you're not holding up your end of the problematic board, apparently. And they just feel that they need to make up for your slack. I understand that, and I respect that you're trying to be civil. Because we're grown-ups and we can, Johnny. Oh! Well, Foxy, Migraine Foxy has no chill, and I am absolutely here for that. No in us could be Walker, LOL. LOL, Giant. Earlier. Ducking autocorrect. Oh, knowing us, it could be Walker. Oh, right. Green Room, I should charge your tablet. Yes, you should. My phone is being possessed with ducking autocorrect. You can't expect me to say that and not take it as a challenge. And Carl says I need to stop and get some adult beverages for tonight. Yikes. Sippy cups happen. Just don't overdo it, guys. Stay hydrated. Y'all push it sometimes, and I worry about you. But while we're back on a reasonable set of topics to give you guys time to recharge your battery for the final push, I will not be going late into the program because of scheduled events that I have to attend. But you guys make my heart well, and I am really looking forward to the things that we get to show you at StompCon this year. And for the late arrivals, I will be showing the StompCon overlay quite a bit. Let me just turn off my banner because I made it full size. And I will remind you that StompCon is a free to the public indie tabletop gaming convention. When? September 7th, 2024, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. It's a Saturday. Where? Benton County Co-op Extension. 410 South Aidway A, lovely Fowler, Indiana, 47944. Vendors, you guys can get in an hour early for setup. We will also be doing some setup the night before. If you are looking to vend, we still have a few slots left, especially if you are planning to demo your games. This is an opportunity for a reasonably low cost for you guys who have been talking the talk to affectionately walk the walk. I had a stuffed slide, which I caught. I am rather impressed that I was able to do so. So we're going to do that, and we'll just put these back. It's almost like I'm planning to do an eventual Nerf show on sidearms. But that would be ridiculous. Anyway, bringing my banner back up. We got 5 comments. And let's see. And Johnny Walker, red, black, blue, green, gold, or white. Now, see, you say something like that, and my brain brings up the Kentucky Power Rangers. They're all flavors of Johnny Walker. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my brain, Foxy, can get a bit spicy at times, and we love you for it. Visit indiecd.org. Yes, please find all the best books and authors and creatives. And me, Filter gets iffy. I'd go, but I can't afford that much gas. Look, Johnny, if we got you into America, we would not let you go back. We'd be like, welcome here, Che. Have you sent the StompCon info to Joey? Well, of course I've sent that to Joey. I'm totally not making sure to send the flyer to Joey right now. That would be farcical. I'm totally not just hitting the messenger and going, yeah, I need to make sure that Joe has that. And of course I've had some, and I just had some people drop out. Okay. So we're just going to do this. And go downwards, I believe. No, yeah, there we go. Oh no, did the overlay just get sent to Joe? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, yes, I sent it a while ago. I wasn't making that overlay frantically several minutes before the start of the show. I would never do something like that. Same, Johnny. Power Rangers comment made me think about my theory. 7 deadly sins are represented by the Gilligan's Island castaways. Absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. I love all the theories around Gilligan's Island, and I think that all Lost really was an attempt to capture the wonder, the mystery, the grandeur and glamour of Gilligan's Island. StompCon is just 4 days after Foxy's birthday, about 26 days before mine. Would be good birthday presents to sell some stuff. Well, we'll do what we can. And I do want to take a moment before I do anything else to remind you guys that there are 2 weekends. Today, today, Ogden Gardens Park in Valparaiso, you can watch the Gary Shakespeare Company presents William Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors. It is hilarious. It is great fun. And the 10th and 11th, you'll be able to go to Bulldog Amphitheater in Crown Point and Centennial Park Amphitheater in Munster to see that worthwhile, wonderful production. Go see them, spend some money, buy some merch. Isn't that right, Joe? Yep, Joe's chair agrees. But we are going to run a couple more ads. And heck, guys, you realize StompCon is, let me look at something, just over a week after my birthday too, so please come and buy things. If that's what it is, that's what it is. All righty. So with that, I'm going to run a couple ads for folks who said they are coming. And actually, I have to run this ad. I have no choice.
Which is worse, parental interference in your job or a person with a weapon when they shouldn't have one? Working security can be boring, but some conventions are a blast. Find this and all of Donna Carlene's books at lulu.com or look for her on indycd.org.
Yep. And we also want to mention that Foxy stuff will be represented. So, let's listen to Auntie Foxy.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at indycd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
And and we've got Charcoal Callie say, "Did you forget my lunch? Everyone have a good day. See some of you reprobates tonight, possibly. Mwah, we can hope." And I still think we need to make a wheel of ads, even if it's a digital one. Would be fun. There are ways to do that, but I'd have to do that in a separate program, which would be presenting, because I don't do OBS. That's a little bit more than I have time to learn and function with, especially right now. This is one of the busy times of my year. So with that, guys, actually I know she's not able to make it right now, but I want to at least throw some love for my dear friend Kat. And guys, consider getting some of her merch. It helps a really wonderful person, and it's awesome.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, folks, we're all about letting we're all about letting cat art, and I still think we need to make a wheel of ads and assign numbers, roll die. That could work. Don't think that I have thought of that access. I need to access the ads to upload to my brand. I am making Nick work today. And oh wow, I got an email. Foxy got a letter. Wonder who it's from. No, most of the ads should be available in the secret ad folder, which you should have access to. I can resend that. Anything that's not in there, because some of the newer ones aren't, I need to put in there, and then I need to purge the older ones. Chair! Yes, chair, but not... just not this chair. Da, 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 da. That is the ultimate chair. That is the boss of all chairs. We know this. And might be making a wheel right now, perhaps. Ooh, wonderful. All right, guys. I actually have to get going, so I can't do my usual dawdle thing. So I will see you all at the latest Monday morning for the next Nevermind the Furthermore. Possibly sooner if I can find my stylus and finish that art, because I really want to work on that art. But guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because as long as you do, you can edit it, you can improve it. You can't edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. Please remember, StompCon is coming. I want to see as many of you there as possible, as either vendors or as just attendees. If you can't make it to Ven because of money, come on out, hang out, have some fun. There will be a lot of big stompy robots going on, because it looks like that's going to be the primary game of the convention anyway. I say primary because there'll be some other surprises, but I love you. You should too. Toodles.